I'm Peter Howarth with a JRN 564 Sports Minute. Aaron Rodgers tore his Achilles last night and will be out for the remainder of the regular season. Some reports are even questioning the future of his career, and that means Zach Wilson is back as a starter. The guy taken one spot after Trevor Lawrence. And while this is unquestionably a disaster for the Jets, remember, they brought in Randall Cobb and Allen Lazard for him. The biggest takeaway from this story is that this method of team building is flawed. Unless your name is Tom Brady or Peyton Manning, you can't bring in a veteran quarterback onto a young team and expect championship-level results. Think about the revolving door the Colts have had since Andrew Luck's retirement. The same goes for the Saints after Drew Brees. The supporting cast have been elite, but the QB play has held them back. So unless Zach Wilson magically puts it together now, you've got to nail the young QB like Mahomes, like Hurts, and spend the money around them. With Sports Minutes every weekday morning, this is JRN 564 Sports Radio. That combined with the fact that, yes, Maxey is getting the ball way more because James Harden doesn't exist in Philadelphia, and Maxey is, again, leading the league in minutes, there would be so many factors for Tyrese to be maybe in like the mid-twos in turnovers. But no, he's only at 1.5. So it's really, really incredible. Again, I think he was one of those guys that, as a Kentucky guard entering the draft, he was sort of looked at as like a combo guard, as in they didn't think he'd be maybe a traditional point guard. But hey, whatever you want to say about what guard he is he a point guard, is he a shooting guard? He's averaging 27 points. He's averaging 7 assists, and he's only turning the ball over 1.5 times. It doesn't matter like what position you want to lump him in. He's elite at what he does.
Going back to what I said earlier, before I explain the structure and purpose of today's show, I just want to say I've never seen anything like a story that if you missed it this weekend, you actually had to be living under a rock. Like, I seriously don't understand how you wouldn't be able to hear about this whole Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift thing, simply for the sheer amount of coverage. Like, it's insane. It was unavoidable, and it came on like an avalanche. I kind of liken it to when there's like a new meme going around the internet, like that Kevin James meme, him shrugging his shoulders, the king of Queens himself. Whenever something like a new meme pops up, there's always all the funny people on Twitter and TikTok. They use it first, and it's legitimately funny. You're like, this is great. But then, so people see that. It gets into your group chats. It's also funny there, unless, they're the people who spam it. And then after like a week or two of that, the big corporations and the boomers pick up on it, and then it's not funny. They use it kind of badly, and the meme is kind of dead. That whole sort of cycle, the cycle of a meme, kind of happens over the course of like 3 or 4 hours with this Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift thing.
Welcome back to Inside the NBA on SiriusXM, presented by FanDuel. I'm Peter Howarth, live outside of Ball Arena in Denver, where we are now 5 minutes away from ring night for Nikola Jokic and the Nuggets as they take on LeBron and the Lakers in a rematch of last year's Western Conference Finals. It was a closer series than the 4-0 sweep indicated, but the Nuggets ultimately dismantled the Lakers, and then the Heat on their way to their first championship in franchise history. But starting tonight, all that will be wiped away in the 9-month, 100-plus game march towards crowning this year's champs. Could Denver repeat, winning their second straight finals, the first to do so since Steph Curry and the Warriors in 2018 and 19? Or can LeBron get back on the mountaintop, winning his 5th finals to pass Curry, tie Kobe Bryant, and come within one ring of his airness Michael Jordan? We get our first glimpse of potential greatness in a few moments. Looking at this year's rosters, the Nuggets have lost a couple veterans in Jeff Green and Bruce Brown to free agency, but have gone all in on youth to replace them. They drafted Julian Strawther, Jalen Pickett, and Hunter Tyson in this year's draft. We'll see how much they can contribute to a team looking to repeat. The Lakers re-signed some of last year's breakout stars, including Austin Reeves and Rui Hachimura, in addition to bringing in veterans Gabe Vincent, Taurean Prince, Jackson Hayes, and Cam Reddish to surround LeBron and Anthony Davis. Looking at the injury report, the Lakers will be without Vanderbilt due to a heel injury, along with 2023 first-rounder Jalen Hood-Schifino, who will be out nursing his right knee. Denver will only be missing second-year center Jay Huff, who's listed out with a rib injury. Betting-wise, the Nuggets are 5-point favorites tonight, and the over-under is set at 228.5. And don't forget to set your same-game parlay on FanDuel to cash in on the action this NBA season. Use code PETER when signing up to get a no-sweat bet up to $200. That's PETER. Eligibility restrictions may apply. See FanDuel.com for details. Tonight's FanDuel same-game parlay is all about the stars. I've got final star Jamal Murray making 2+ threes, Anthony Davis scoring 23.5 points the over, and Nikola Jokic grabbing over 12.5 boards. That's plus 304 odds only in the FanDuel app. It's time to send you inside Ball Arena to join the crew. See you at the half.